Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing on trying to survive in the scenario of On the Edge in Frostpunk. Now, lastly, we had finally established a safe route to hotsprings so that we can have a continuous flow of raw food, so that our people don't, well, starve to death. But we still need a safe route depot upgrade over there. This will also send us some raw food. Right now it is just 20 though. Maybe I should send more stuff. Let's wait. Oh, you are empty. Okay, that is a bit of an issue. We will need another sawmill. And let's let this completely deplete those. They found some more wood. Thick snow covers the broken walls and collapsed roof. Only masses of the old scientific equipment rises above them. What raw materials we could still find here are not worth the effort of wrenching them from under the ice. Steel Bridge, Winterhome ruins. Let's go towards the Steel Bridge. Actually, no. Now that I think about it. Victims of the epidemic. After we took a closer look, it turned out that this quarantine center belonging to New London. Apparently, our former home was affected by some epidemic that they tried to suppress. And they put the infected here, far from the healthy population. We decided to steer clear of this place before the guards noticed our presence. Something terrible is happening in New London, apparently. Deep fracture. Let's send you guys over there because I can then send them towards the Steel Bridge. And we did get that. A child's plea. Well, he must face his loss. And I can get an infirmary finally. And I shall be building you right over there. Connect the road. And I will then be deconstructing you, and deconstructing you, and send some people right over there. Then I will need a house redesign. Okay, you can just stay for now. It's fine. I do not have wood. Provide healthcare. That will send us 50 wood. Could be enough for now. And the route has been established. We confirm that a safe route between our settlements has been successfully established. It will allow us to quickly respond to emergencies and give us the much needed sense of stability. From now on, we will be sending you shipments of raw food every other day. We hope this route will benefit both our peoples greatly. And is this bugged? Okay. But how much raw food will they be sending us? That's the question. These guys arrived in the Winterhome ruins. The ruins of a city brought down by inept rule of a selfish and incompetent leader, and finally destroyed by the explosion of its badly operated irreparable damage generator. We didn't think we would ever return here. Those who managed to flee left long ago, and we have no idea what happened to them, apart from some of the evacuated children who found shelter in New London. Winterhome has become a monument to the human ignorance and hubris, and its destruction is being completed by nature. The great storm covered the ruins with snow and ice. Only the regular pattern of mounds and depressions reminds us that this white shroud covers the work of human hands. Children's mine destroyed automaton. Let's go to the destroyed automaton. Maybe we can repair it. I hope that we can. And we will get 220 more, not you. wood from our sawmill. Difficult obstacle. We have established that the crevice extends beyond the ice sheet, deep into the rock. It could be the result of tectonic movement, but rock might have cracked under the weight of ice. It is so deep that pieces of ice thrown into it vanish without any echo. It is also quite wide. It would not be easy to cross. Snowy rover. Let's build a road to it and let's send people to work on it. The infirmary should be able to heal our people better. I always think that I need to do something with this guy, but he's just waiting orders. And there is nothing that I can do with these guys. I can send helping hands towards them. I do need the steel. I can also say, once again, increase the efficiency. We know you have your own problems, but we have no one else to turn to. A disease is spreading among our people, and some of them will die if they don't get medical help. That we can provide. They will risk traveling to your settlement if you agree to cure them. In exchange for your help, they are willing to stay and work for you. They are great workers, more than willing to pull their weight after they recover. Quarantine the sick. That would not help them. I will cure them, set them. That will require me to have even more things, but well. Let's get improved eating and help access. That will also give us even more wood. And these guys have arrived. A long crushed rusty automaton. It looks like it has spent a long time under the ice. Perhaps a great storm uncovered it, and that is why we were able to find it. Old machine. We explored the rusting hulk of the automaton. It was a general-purpose machine, probably used by Winterhome in the field to help with construction. It must have been abandoned after suffering irreparable damage. The steam core has been removed, but we can still get some steel from it. Sad. And let's go to the children's mine. And we got the house design. Okay. We are really grateful for all the work and supplies you provided. We would like to ask you to solve an issue though. Your people are disturbed by the sight of our dead whose frozen bodies we stored to compost them later. They want to build a cemetery and bury them like in the old times. This is not our way. We want to respect the wishes of our dead to be returned to the cycle of life, not trapped in the permafrost forever. Will you help us prepare a composting pit for them? That is another way of doing things. It is their choice. I will not meddle in their affairs. Let's go for the army warehouse insulation, I believe, because the weather will be getting colder tomorrow. They have arrived. Snow rover. We found rusted wreck of a snow rover. Last rover. The frozen corpse of the drivers is still inside. Such rovers were used to scout ahead of expeditions, but never alone. It is too dangerous to travel in Frostland in such small craft. This means that some convoy has passed here a long time ago, probably in a hurry. Otherwise, they would have taken the body to bury it. You mean the rover? Trailer back. Let's see another law. Won't go for care house and then for prosthetics. Let's do that. I will be putting this like that. It isn't the best placement, but this is the placement that I will be getting. And now we are able to feed our people to some extent. They want a composting pit. Care house built, hope rises, and we will be getting 100 wood very soon. But we are getting a lot of sick people actually. What are the terms? Oh, okay, that is not good. We managed to gain access to the Cold hold. In the process, your people found the registry containing our sentences. Most of our people were convicted for minor offenses under new harsh laws intended to raise cheap labor. But it turns out there are also arsonists and murderers among us. The registry contains no names, it's just prisoner numbers. But we think it is fortunate. We can give everyone a new life in this new world. And to this end, we ask you to destroy the registry. Now we must find them. Shipwreck will be displeased, shipwreck favor will be exhausted, new improvements will be unlocked. Discontent will rise moderately, shipwreck camp will be pleased. I agree that yes, maybe they did some very awful things, but the world is coming to an end, you know. So I wouldn't suppose that this is going to be a priority thing for them. What is this, by the way? Cookhouse. Okay, we need to heat it. We will also need to heat the child shelter. We will not need to heat that. Did I get the insulation? No, I am researching the insulation. Okay, makes sense. And they have arrived in the children's mine. This mine was far from depleted when we last sent people into it. Smoke is coming from its stacks. Apparently people are living here. Children of mine, we got inside. It turns out that the mining corridors reaching deeper underground, deep under the permafrost, give shelter to dozens of children accompanied by a handful of old and frail people. The mining machines broke long ago. Now the coal is being extracted by kids whose small stature allows them to traverse the tunnels easily. The children are proud that they manage on their own and reject our suggestion to move. We can help them by improving their living conditions in return for coal. We will support them, and we can send them to the grave walls. And now you actually do have a purpose. Let's send them. It has gotten colder though. I need something. Memory of Giants, I am way too lazy to read it. I've been reading everything. And I need heaters over here as well. Let's go with infrastructure repair. We need Famo still though. Let's go with another one of those. Alright, army warehouse is now better heated, and I will need improved blowers. This house is empty right now, so it's fine. Now that the first improvements are complete, let's build something that should benefit both our settlements. Establishing a safe route between us would make trading faster and more secure by preventing the shipments from getting bogged down in the snow. If you build it, we will start sending you wood every other day. So, okay, I need 50 wood and 50 steel. Come on, get the resources. Something's happening. The heating and healthcare in our settlement have improved, but your medics say that malnutrition is still causing many to fall ill. We don't have much, but we manage to survive on our own. Yet perhaps it is time to ask for people. We don't do this lightly, and we don't want to use you. We know that you are in contact with a settlement producing food, so maybe we could talk to them. We will send you food, we'll put you in touch. I mean, why should we do the same thing that Neil did to us? We'll let them communicate with one another. And let's get this team. Also, I will need to do this. Heater improvement has been done, and we are now losing coal. Which means it is time that we get the better coal mines. Which we want wood, which I don't have. Great. How much wood is left? Just 25, not much. And I need once again 50 wood and 75 steel. I will say emergency shifts. I will take the risks. Groove of bones, disturbed again, take resources. Drying springs, and that should be the last of things that we can research, I guess. And somebody died, death of our work, and damages received. We must make sacrifices. I'm sorry, but these kinds of things will be happening, and that is why we have the cemetery. Wait, who's where? Oh, I can build something to the children's mine as well. Thank you for establishing the trading depot. Now we will be able to help each other. That's great. We don't really need the coal though. And 50 wood has arrived to us. Do I? I don't know. Do we need anything? I would say no, not yet. Let's go to research. You'll need a steam coal mine. Do I go for the steam coal mine though? Efficiency could be also better. Let's go for heater efficiency upgrade. And I need this upgrade as well. I need more wood. That is why I am going to focus on these guys. And are we getting any food anytime soon though? Actually, we have a lot of rations, so. Last offices. So one of our people in hotsprings has died, and the locals want to use his body as a crop fertilizer, just like they do with their own dead. I have one of these friends on the line. Hello, sir. They want to compost Frank. Those sick bastards. Sir, please don't let them do it. They will take offense, but fuck their feelings. You can do whatever you want with your people, but that man is one of my people. You cannot do what you want with him. We did get the heater efficiency. We could also go for burner efficiency, but it requires wood, which we do not have. Okay, wait, that needs to remain like that. We have got 48 wood. Could go for radiator extension or half-K insulation. Let's not do any of those for now. Or for redirection, homes repair. Basic healthcare. Let's send them basic healthcare. They are children after all. And let's repair their homes, and let's send food rations as well. We did not need coal, but the children need our help. Thanks, Buck. Okay, these guys should be able to come back. Yeah, let's send them back. And they have also arrived. Steel breach. How much for the breach? Workers are busy cutting pieces of the breach structure. When we try talking to them, they rebuff us angrily and tell us to leave or else. Leave and let them work, stop them, chase them away and dismantle the breach. If you prevail, the breach will remain intact. Memories, I passed this! We managed to defend the iconic breach. That was all that I wanted. A sturdy shelter, that was not there before, was it? I will wait for the other shipment. Just in case. Safe route established, okay. High peak. Something happening. We need your help. We know that we are asking for a lot, but we need better housing. These huts we are living in now are too crowded and don't hold the heat in. Plus, some of us want to live separately from others. We used to think that we could trust each other, but we were proven wrong. Why? We build common bank houses, we build separate quarters. Sure. Why not? Separate quarters. Once 80 steel, infirmary and steam sawmills. I think I will be using this again. Let's use it. Sad ending. Searching the area, we stumble upon a door handle sticking out from under the snow. Soon we dig out the door and see the plague attached to it. The plague attached. The plague? I don't know. To all scientists, if you use any supplies, remember to notify the quartermaster upon your return to the city. This is all that is left of the shelter. Well, you can also now return back. We need more wood. Where are they there? And we need more steam cores as well. Thank you for the medics you sent to help with our healthcare. There are still much more sick kids than beds, and we noticed that the youngest unfortunately wind up at the end of the queue. You could tell your medics to start with the most severely sick, otherwise the kids will organize themselves. I mean, start with the sickest kid. I don't really care if they are displeased. 9 days left. I mean, we are going good right now. It is not great. It is not your problem, but since we now work together, we thought you might want to have a say. Some of our people, men we trusted, were exposed as murderers. Yeah, because of the list. We don't want them among us, obviously, but we have known them for a long time and we feel that they deserve at least a chance of survival. They agree to live in peace if we give them some gear and supplies that will make their exile less like a death sentence. Can you help us provide the supplies? Certainly. We will get the separate quarters. We need more food rations though. That will require us to send something to hot springs, which right now seems a bit difficult. Is there anything else that I can get? I cannot go for the emergency shift just yet. I will need to go for the emergency shift again though. It will raise even more my discontent, but I need it. I need to do it. But I also would like to see what the steam lorries give me. Alright, our people came back. Let's disband them. That will also give me a lot of wood, which is great, which means that I can maybe do something. Yeah, but no, I don't need to do that just yet. I need steam cores. Well, I can do this. Crevice zone. So while prospecting the safe route to shipwreck camp, one of our people almost fell into a hidden crevice. We checked the surroundings and unfortunately discovered that the whole area is full of such dangers. We could build bridges over them to secure the route, or just mark this part as dangerous and hope that people will notice the signs. We are trying to secure the route, not just make a route. Something's incoming. Food rations. I think this time that we did go for soup. Or if we can get that, that would also solve our problems. I will switch you. I need to switch it. And did they also arrive? Yeah, they did. Okay. Gives me a bit more wood, which is going to be perfect. I need one steam core, overflow redirection. And they have arrived. Build the safe route. And that should be done. Now we will get wood consistently. The safe route is ready. This will make travel between our settlements much faster, so in the case of an emergency we will be able to support each other. From now on, we will be sending you shipments of resources every other day. Let's hope we will both prosper. Prosper, something like that. We need this and that. Medical report. All medical staff reports from shipwreck camp. These people are hardened and skilled workers. Their bodies carry numerous scars from injuries suffered while working in dangerous and sometimes toxic conditions. Nevertheless, they seem surprisingly healthy, although many of them currently suffer from various maladies caused by malnutrition and bad living conditions. Okay, why did I get such a report? I don't know. I need... My homes are cold? Why are my homes cold? Let's increase it to level 2. Let's increase it to level 2. Let's increase it to level 2. I didn't even notice that my homes were cold. Seems like I will need to go for another research. Can I go for this? No, I don't have the steel for it. My coal situation is not good. But we have a new source of coal, so everything should be fine. I need at least 3 right now. I didn't get the third one, sadly. Your engineers found out that someone sabotaged one of the main pumps heating the hothouses. Some crops were lost and it will take at least a day to resume food production. We believe this to be the doing of New London or their sympathizers. We are anxious that if they do this again and cripple the food production, we might starve. To prevent this, we should work together even closer than before. Do you agree? Watchtowers will be unlocked. Food shipments will be halved for 2 days. Yes, I will agree. But our food will be halved, sadly. Well, I am sorry to say this, but this is going to be where I will be leaving this episode. I hope that you have liked it, and if you did, I would very much appreciate a comment down below, and I hope to see all of you in the next video.